going on, everybody? I did get a new statue today. Super excited for this. I've waited over 2 years. I pre-ordered this January 19th, 2015, and finally, February 23rd, 2017, it is at my house. So this is, as you can see, Pop Culture Shock Toy Raiden statue exclusive, number 137 of 221. Weird edition size, probably had some cancellations. I wanted to show you guys the packaging. So as you can see, here's a brown box with some styrofoam, then the inner box. And this was inside another brown box with styrofoam as well. So they went really above and beyond to ensure that this Raiden statue got to me safe. So fairly confident there's gonna be no damage. But let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, so here is the Raiden box, very colorful, saying Mortal Kombat Classic with pictures of the actual statue. And the lightning effect. So on the carton it did say of 221. However, right here I have number 137 of 250. So low edition size. There actually is 2 exclusives for this. I got the blue exclusive, and they have a Player 2 exclusive as well, which, you know, Raiden to me is blue, not red. So that's why I decided to go with the blue version. Now, Jerry Macaluso, the owner of Pop Culture Shock, actually already did an unboxing of this. And so he showed that. And this is the top end. There's the bottom end. And you're supposed to actually cut this. So then you get the knife to cut that. I'm going to have to get scissors. I'll take out the base though. So here's the base. Your typical classic MK classic base, just black. Nothing really fancy. 137 of 250. Go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, everybody, got the box open. So here it is. Here's Raiden. Looks like they put quite a bit of protective stuff in here. You know, first they got the gloves though. You can wear gloves while unboxing. They put the styrofoam there. They wrapped it with this, which I did undo, so I'll just, you know, take this out. That way I can get him out. So they packaged him quite well. Obviously they didn't want to get him damaged by any means, which is nice. Let's go ahead and set up the Thunder God. Now these gloves are way too small for me. PCS, if you're watching this, please include slightly larger gloves, because generally these are just too small. They're somewhat stretchy, but they're a tight fit. As you can see, I'll wear one glove for the sake of the video. Oh, come on, tape. It's like this. All right, there you go. Does not want to cut. There we go. Now, not too much to the statue that you have to really set up. As you can see, it's really more or less like one piece. However, you know, you gotta fluff up the whole outfit, you know, make them look good. And we got to install the batteries and the electric piece, which might take me a little bit. So I will go ahead and just do that, and we'll review the statue. All right, everybody, here is the Mortal Kombat Classic line by Pop Culture Shock. You have the 4 ninjas, the 2 girls, Katana Melina, Goro, Liu Kang, and now Raiden. He is definitely a welcome addition. He is a much needed statue for this line. He is the Thunder God, incredibly important character, and I'm very happy to finally have a 1/4 scale version of him. I do have the MK9 1/6 scale up there, which I like as well. More, you know, the MK9 more modern outfit and a different pose. That one also has light up in the hands and eyes. Let's go ahead and get a little bit closer look at Raiden. So, you know, as I mentioned earlier, simple black base, nothing special. If you ask me, I'm not a big fan of the black bases. Sure, it's simplistic and they all look the same, but I am a fan of these more detailed environmental bases on the MK9 line. And then the MKX line, no statues out yet, but many on pre-order. They are a mix. They have a black bottom base and then an environmental on top, which I think looks great. So it really look awesome to have that. So here's Raiden. One immediate thing I did notice about him that is different from the actual prototype is on his hat. In the prototype, he actually had some straps that strapped under his jaw. And as you can see here, there is none. So I don't know if, you know, Jerry Macaluso wanted this to happen or, you know, the factory just went lazy. Either way, it does not have that. Other than that, you know, it pretty much looks like the prototype. You know, these classic lines are not super detailed. They are, you know, from a 90s video game, so you can only get so detailed, really. But he does give him a realistic look. Raiden is very tall because of his pose. His hand makes him actually taller than Goro, and then the lightning itself makes him very tall. So I actually do want to go ahead and measure it for you, so those who plan to get this, you know, want to know how much display space he's going to take. So just 1 second, getting the measuring tape out. Let's go ahead and measure this bad boy. So to the top of the lightning, all the way down to the bottom of my shelf, 28 inches, frick. Now, as you can see, I got space up here, so I will definitely have to display him there or in that shelf right there that's adjustable. And these shelves down here, I'd love to put him down there at the bottom, but he will not fit. But this is a very good pose, you know, just like this poster actually. So I want to somehow incorporate that poster behind him. Definitely a good Raiden pose, you know, it's like a winning pose. Fist to the side, hand in the air, shooting out lightning. Let's go ahead and look at the feet. So this is polystone. You know, nothing too special, but this is how he looked really in the game. Does have some shading to make it look realistic for sure. Then here's the pants. It is definitely very wrinkled. You know, because I mean, it shipped overseas like 7,000 miles, so that's expected. Nothing they can really do about it. You could get a steamer if you really were bothered by this. Not a huge deal for me. The blue is not too wrinkled, just a little bit right there. To insert the batteries, I did have to take this off, and then there's Velcro on the side, and it's in here. There is a black button in the back that turns it on, so let's turn that on. Boom. That definitely takes it to a whole nother level. That, my friends, is the exclusive, the light up feature. Let's back this up so you can see the whole classic line. You know, the light up feature, very cool. Liu Kang also has a light up feature just right here on his, if I can remember where it is. I swear it was the leg. I honestly don't turn it on that often. Yeah, there. So Yeah, it's on the leg. So there's the two light up features. All the other classics do not have light up, only these two. So these two definitely pair very well together. Now Liu Kang was really like mentored by Raiden in the tournament, so they're definitely good companion pieces. Let's look more close up at the light up. Very bright in the eyes for sure. Takes 2 AAA batteries. Then there's the hand. You know, you can't see it in the video, but in person you can see on the skin, they did the same type of thing they did with Liu Kang, where they added this almost like freckles look. Now, if you can see there, you can see it right there in the camera. You can see that through the light up actually. There, you can see it right there, boom. That's how it looks more or less in person. You know, from a distance, can't really notice it too much, but it does give it a more realistic effect. Let me just focus here. There you go. Definitely a very cool statue, and it's not too expensive. You know, this was like $375. But then again, that was 2 years ago. Prices have definitely fluctuated quite a bit since then. So the exclusive is just the light up, which in my opinion is a must-have. You know, Raiden's the Thunder God. His eyes light up in the video game. Lightning is, you know, obviously better lit up with the hand, so that looks really good. Let's just look at the mixed media all around, because this is mostly a mixed media statue. You know, this cloth is very thin, especially right here. You can actually see, like, you know, because it's a black body underneath, you know, because like his robe, you can see the black part through here. It's that so thin. On the prototype, you could not see it. So the material definitely is very thin, and I would have preferred a slightly thicker so I couldn't see that. So, you know, if I was to give this some negatives, you know, I want to find a fault. No piece is really that perfect. I would say the material is too thin, and maybe if they could have gone with a wrinkle-free material, I don't know if that's even possible, you know, when it's being shipped overseas to get a wrinkle-free material. Then obviously the missing strap, which I think does add to the realism, you know, because a hat like that really is not going to stay on your head. You know, you need a strap. So I think, you know, I'm slightly disappointed that they took that away. Not a, you know, big, huge deal, but it definitely would have been nice to have it since it was on the prototype. Other than that, this is an awesome statue for sure. I really like it. It looks very good in my Mortal Kombat collection, and definitely a keeper. Low edition size. For now, I'll probably just keep these 3 like here because they look really good together. And there is the COA, which I put in an acrylic case here to display behind the statue, as you see, for all 3, you know, all of the classic statues. I really do that. I think it just makes it look classy. Jerry does sign these. I'm not sure if he signs every single one of these or if he just signs one and then they're printed out and written the number. Definitely nice color scheme. You know, it just looks like the box more or less. Definitely an awesome statue. So if you're a Mortal Kombat statue collector, this is absolutely a must-have. You know, Raiden the Thunder God is a key character, and for those of you who maybe just have Liu Kang, I think Raiden is your next best option to have him, give him a companion piece. So, you know, if you're only collecting Liu Kang, get Raiden, because those two are great companion pieces. If you're going all in, he's definitely a must-have, like me. You know, I'm going all in. I have all the classics on pre-order, and I plan to put, you know, the Cyborgs and Kentaro here in the middle, Shao Kahn up there with Raiden, and then move Liu Kang down with Reptile. You know, it's going to be quite a while before, you know, I get all these pre-orders. Unfortunately, Pop Culture Shock takes about 2 years per statue. You know, I'm still waiting on multiple statues that have surpassed the 2-year mark that I'll be getting next month. You know, as you can see from the posters over there, it's the 1/3 scale line. So Sub-Zero and Scorpion will be shipping next month. Incredibly excited for those two. You know, I got those custom posters right there and they'll go right there. sort of like the centerpiece of my collection. And I do plan to get the Goro 1/3 scale statue as well to go right there. And I'm all in for the MKX9 because I love it. I'm going to be going to WonderCon. I just bought tickets. That occurs March 31st, so I'll be posting plenty of videos, and I'm going to be meeting out with a really good friend of mine who has an amazing, amazing collection, and I am super excited to go see that, and I'll be making videos of his collection. He, in my opinion, has the best collection in America that I've seen, so that will be happening end of next month. So look forward to those videos. I'll be posting WonderCon videos of Goro 1/3 and hopefully another MK statue reveal. And then of course of my friend's collection, which I will save as a surprise for you all. So rating, I would give this a solid 8 out of 10. That is my approval rating, just due to the material feeling a little bit cheap. You know, because of the fact that I can see the under black skin under the material. You know, I should not see that in my opinion. And then the missing head strap. Outside of that, this statue is a great paint job on the hand and face. The hat looks good. The light up feature's great. The teeth look good. So definitely an awesome statue, and I'm very happy to have it. So enjoy the rest of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe.